Welcome back. Far out, it's been a while since I last played this. I've been a bit slack. Well, no, I've had stuff on in my life. I've been changing contracts and everything else and running around, but yes, I'm keen to sit down and play another level of Baldur's Gate 2. We're at the Umar Hills, aren't we? That's right. And we're tracking down Mr. Valigar Korthala.
Oi, Mayor, when is this crisis going to be solved, eh?
Aye, me and mine need to get back to herding, we do, for the wolves have gobbled me flock entire.
Calm down, everyone, please. I assure you that everything that can be done is being done.
And what is that? Aye, you just hired a group of those adventurers, didn't you? Where in the abyss are they? Well, they haven't come back yet. No. Oh, we're doomed! Doomed! We must flee the village. We must flee before more people go missing. Now, people. Come, this is no time to panic. Please, listen to my husband. Yes, well, we are looking for another group of adventurers here to handle the situation. To kill them ogres and evil kin, you mean? Yes, ever since that band of monsters moved into the area, we've had nothing but trouble. They're eating people, that's what. I'm just going to move my microphone slightly so I'm not leaning over. You're both daft. 'Tis wolves that have been wandering the hills, sure enough. Hungry, they is. It's not wolves, you fool. It's Umar herself. Returned to haunt us and steal our children. Umar? Don't be telling that folk tale now. Can't you see it's the ogres, plain and the truth? Please, people, please. We must find out what happened to our ranger, Morella, and then track down the source of these murders. More adventurers will come soon. Some plan, huh? Well, they can't come soon enough. You best be doing something, Mayor. We'll be needing to flee to the city for our safety. I am trying to do something. Everyone remain calm. Panic will not help. I'm going to return to my home now. Everyone, go home, please.
Brandor Barris, shroud me in your darkness.
There is to be stealthy just yet. Let's talk to Nellic. What is it you want, stranger? So a second ago they were saying how much they really need some adventurers to turn up. And then we turn up. Just what is going on in this village, anyway? I'll tell you what's going on, my lord. The wolves that have been in the hills these past years are coming at us, they are. For weeks now they've been preying on us, sneaking into the village at night and tearing people apart. Then their bodies disappear the next night. 'Tis a gruesome sight, to be sure. I've seen 'em too. Them wolves look at me from afar with smarts in their eyes. 'Tis the truth. The rest of the village is full of fools. Them ogres, I've seen 'em, they aren't so bad. And the Umar stuff is nothing but a load of nonsense. Tell me about Umar first. Just a load of bull it is. You wants to know about Umar? Go talk to Vincenzo at the inn. He loves to talk out of his arse, he does. Alright, and the ogres? They used to belong to that big rebel army down in the south of Arm. Deserters, most likely. Seen them out on my patrols. Don't look like they're up to anything. Led by a big ogre fellow. Madolf, I think. Wants to be left alone. The fact that he'd talk first rather than just kill you means him not the worst sort in my books. Makes him not the worst sort in my books. And the wolves. Bloody mayor hired a halfling runt and a troop. Halfling runt? And a troop to find out what's been happening. They haven't come back yet. Wolves ripped them apart, is my guess. Okay. Why would wolves come back to take away bodies a day later? I don't rightly know. Ain't nothing natural, that's for sure. They just seem to up and vanish as far as I can tell. And he again ends the conversation with, "On your way, stranger. We don't need any more troubles here, that's for certain." So, yeah. Oh, I am trying to slow down my speech. I know I sort of tend to rush a bit. I had to listen to a few of my more recent episodes, and I've fallen into that pattern of trying to scrabble the words out quickly without realising it. Doesn't help that I stumble over words too, so I'll be trying to kind of even my voice. If you hear me speeding up, just tell me to slow down a bit. Oh, hang on. Now, it's funny, I don't remember the wolves and all of this sort of stuff. It's been a while since I've actually played this part of the game. But I do remember this guy. If I remember correctly... Yes, here we go. We have to work out... Oh. That's right, there's some sort of... That's right, we have to buy a book from someone in Umar Hill. I think it's him. The Secret History... Well, the History of the Zentarum. Who, as we've discovered recently, they're kind of like the opposite of the Harpers. They're sort of like the... Well, they're both a bit like the Illuminati, but the Harpers ostensibly go for good and stability and freedom, whereas the Zentarum is more about... Well, it's more like the actual Illuminati, I imagine. Gee, if his episode stops suddenly, you'll know what happened. But yes, we should buy the book off him, and then we have to give the secret name. Our names are the same in their scale and their cut. In their scale and their cut. Our names are the same in their scale and cut. Okay. The last of his begins just as the first of mine. Does it mean the last letter in the name, or their first and surname? What we'll do... I'd like to try and work this one out if I can, but I'm not sure if I have enough information to do it. This was a part of the whole Skinner murders thing, wasn't it? The murderer, Rejik Heidsman. So is it Rejik? Let me just have a quick read through here and see what I can find. I'm not going to pore over this forever and ever, on the off chance that I can find it. I think we might have missed something here. Is there anything else I might have? Nope. We do have the armor, don't we? Oh, no, we don't. That's what we're getting here. Okay, look. I think just to save time, I will... Pretty sure I can actually remember what the name is.
Have a look at my wares. I trust you'll find them all in satisfactory condition.
Yes, we would like to buy something off you. Yeah. History of Zentarum. Is there anything in here that would give us a clue? No. Okay. Aha. You have made an interesting selection. You know, I used to peddle books in Athkartla under another name. Perhaps you were a customer? Call me by the name I used before, and perhaps I will have a discount for you. I want to bust the guy, we can say this, but... Oh, no. So it's a double name. Although it seems to me... Darson, Darvin, Darbin, Carbon, Velen... I think it's really the surnames that matter the most. And his name has four letters. Alright, look, I'm going to try and see if I can work it out. I know watching someone work out a puzzle that you know the answer to is kind of excruciating, but you can always skip through, I suppose. So his name is Fail, and we're going to hope to not fail here. We'll just randomly pick a name here, and yes, we didn't get it right. So, let's reload. Okay. Now let's have a look at our note here. Thank you. Okay. Okay. So our names are the same in their scale and their cut. Now I'm not sure about scale and cut. I think that's just how long the name is, I assume. So it's a 4-letter name. The last of his begins just as the first of mine. So the last of his name begins just as the first of mine. So, actually, who is the he in? What's confusing is there's like a first name and a last name, and then there's a first letter and a last letter. I'm going to assume it's just the surname and work off that. So the last of his name Second of my name is the second of his first, though regressed a full 4 steps. Oh, like a cipher? So, going backwards, like FEDB. Oh, okay. First of... This is going to take a lot longer to solve, I think, than would be interesting to watch. I'll leave it here for you to work out, but I think I'm just going to just... I think I know the name from memory. And if not, we can kind of save scum it. I know the surname was Cole. Oh. And there's quite a number of them. Darson Cole? Oh! Okay, that was a luck roll right there. Indeed it was. And as I said in the letter, I just knocked my headphones off my head in my excitement. Let's reset that. Indeed it was. As I said in the letter, I am sorry for these simple games, merely a ruse to throw off the foolish guards of Athkartla and foolish YouTube streamers who can't be bothered doing the puzzle. I trust you have the armour almost complete. Yes, I do. It is not quite done yet, though. Of course, I will add the final touches, but I do need something. I do need the most important ingredient first. Your workmanship is unparalleled, but it needs something special. The skins were exquisite, and now there must be blood. You know what I need. Bring me the blood of a dragon. A silver dragon. Okay. Now, okay, let's think of Aodhan for a second. He is neither good nor evil. I know his alignment is neutral evil, but he doesn't see himself as evil. But he definitely likes killing dragons. We know that much already. We could try and ask him to find a dragon. He's going to give us no help at all. You are the artist. You find one. Okay. I want to bring silver dragon blood back here. I definitely know where to find that.
Bloke can't walk 5 feet these days without someone hitting him up.
Well, you look like the sort who has more than 2 gold pieces to rub together.
Vincenzo, that's right. We were going to ask him about something.
Never had rats. No sorry.
Hello to you and a good day. I am Vincenzo, and I offer you all the services of me humble little inn. A lot of things we said about your inn, Vince, but humble ain't the word I'd be picking, eh? Okay, Will at Stable Boy is, trash-talking him. Hush, boy, and keep calling me Vince and I'll have you strapped over a log. My name's Vincenzo. That's a lot of rot. You hear the name from a Sembian trader and suddenly you're pulling on airs. Never mind the boy, he's an ignorant lout, and I took him out of pity. A simpleton who doesn't know his place. Alright, what do you know about the killings around here? Ah, Vincenzo knows the truth. My family has been here in this here area for a long, long time. And the tales of the witch, Umar, have been passed down. They have. Here we go. Sorry, I'm going to read this out too. You're not going to go into that rot again, are you? Silence, boy. Perhaps I should give you to the witch instead as an offering, eh? Leave you outside on the doorstep with a lace of garlic tied around your neck. Well, I thought that'd shut your trap. Now then, my lord. Go ahead. Like I said, my family's been around these parts for a long time. We were here back when the witch herself plagued these lands over 700 years ago. Umar was a wicked one. No one ever saw her except when she came down from the hills to steal some unfortunate soul. Shepherds, babes, anyone who weren't careful. Does he mean babes as in babies, or... She'd torture him. You could hear the cries during the night. People tried to find her, but only the victims' bodies would turn up, mutilated and dead. Don't know why they didn't just kill her. Because they couldn't find her, you stupid boy. We're not listening. And besides, she were a powerful witch with plenty of magics for a fight. Strange thing is, my lord, Umar just vanished one day. Maybe she was killed, maybe not. But every century or so, it's said she comes back to the hills. That's why it gets right funny, your story. This is it. Here we go. I'm warning you, boy, you'll be out in your arse faster than you can blink if you keep this up. As I said, every century or so she comes again. People disappear, tortured in the hills, and only sometimes are the bodies found. Once Umar has sated herself on blood, she returns to whence she came. This is just like them other times. People forget so easily. 'Tis the witch, I tells you. Has nobody tried to find this witch in recent years? Well, there was a group of mages some years back who came. Young ones, apprentices, I gathered. 2 fellas and a young lass, sure enough. They were sent by their master to look for the Umar witch, or so they said. Nice enough group. But 'twere obvious they expected nothing. I remember 'em here alright, for mages. Lots nicer than that Germian fella. Now he should go and soak his head. Aye, true enough. Them 3 went down into the hills, and they was ne'er found again, except for the lass's journals. I found one myself out in the woods. More victims of Umar herself, sure as daylight. You can read it in the lass's journal, sure enough. Let's see if he'll let us have a look at the journal. I had a copy or 2 done up by a friend of mine. A copy or 2. Okay, yep. Okay, we've got a journal to read. Let's have a quick look through. The Umar Witch Project. The tale is hard to believe, but seems to relate the group's horror at getting lost and being hounded by an unseen predator during the night. The script is in a panicky feminine hand, and the last page can barely be made out as follows. Sorry to Joshua's mother. I'm sorry about what happened to Michaelis. There's something out here with us. We thought it'd be the peasants, but peasants aren't as clever. Joshua says it's the witch. I hear her when I sleep. I don't want to sleep. I don't want to sleep. I don't want... Was Michael and Josh, were they names from the Blair Witch Project? I don't know. Anyway, I've got the book. Okay.
Who are you?
We can have a nap here if we want. Let's look around. Ooh. Let's do some
Randall
sneaking.
Barris, shroud me in your darkness.
Always use some extra cash, couldn't we? And the experience. How close are we to... Ooh, 10,000 XP from level up.
Greetings, good customer. You.
Good day to you, sir. It's nice to see a new face in the village for once. We haven't had many travellers through here since all these killings began naturally. Oh, she's selling stuff. See, the real story here is that it's a pack of wolves that's decided to come into the village area here and pick people off. You can't even travel much unless you've got an armed guard. Makes a poor business. And why doesn't everyone just leave? Well, some people think the problem can be solved. I hear the mayor hired a band of adventurers to look into it, but they've disappeared. Alright, what do you have to buy, to sell? Nothing.
Randall Barris, shroud me
You'll
in
find
your
no
darkness.
better prices in Arm. I guarantee it.
He thinks it was the ogres. And nothing really here. Minling.
Useful gadgets I have. Yes, I do.
The Tranion's Bala Ale. Now, didn't we have some of this in the first game? I'm pretty sure we need this too. So, I'll buy one. A potion of minor thievery. I'm pretty sure at this stage now the potion has no effect. So we're just selling them now. This is one of the changes I'm not really a huge fan of in the rogue rebalancing. I see what they're trying to go for here, but yeah. Anyway. And... I've been playing too much Morrowind. I was looking
Randall
for the
Barris,
barter function.
Shroud
Be
me
merry,
in your
friend.
darkness.
Alright. Let's have a look around. So let's go talk to the mayor.
Brandor Barris,
hello.
shroud me in your
I don't
darkness.
recognise you. You must be new to Imnisvale. Is there something I can help you with?
I saw your speech outside of the village. You in need of an adventurer? Yes, we are. Blessed Lathander has delivered us. Oh, my lord, you have no idea of the dire straits my little village is in. You will help us, then? Yes, we are the Sultans of Swing. What's the reward? You'll give me a magical sword that belonged to our first Ranger Protector. Cool.
We've had a run of killings and disappearances here as of late.
People murdered in their beds, their bodies disappearing, bodies found with the skins inside out. Normally we would turn to our local Ranger Protector to aid us in a time like this, but our Ranger, Morella, has vanished. Several men went to her cabin southwest of the village, and they found no sign of her. It is not like her to be absent for so long. I fear the worst. Soon after, shepherds and farmers from the outlying holds began disappearing. People heard strange noises at night, when we have no ranger to turn to. Everyone's frightened, but they're scared to leave as well, else they get caught out in the wilderness by whatever has been doing the killing. And of course, everyone has ideas on what's behind all of this. It's the ogres, my husband. You know it is. My wife, Ina. And yes, many people think it's the group of ogres who've moved into the area just before the killings began. Likely it is too. Though it sounds like it's a stealthy kind of attack where people's bodies are being removed later. Ogres aren't known for being stealthy. They're in the hills, too close to the village, I say. Yes, you can find them in the hills a bit north of here. Of course, others think it's a pack of very large wolves that have been ranging the hills for some years. And still others claim Umar herself. Yes, we've heard of this before. I've already hired a famous knight, Mazzy Fenton, and her troop, but they haven't been back. To be honest, I think you should check on the ogres and their fellows before chasing after legends and such. So, will you help us? Yes, we will. Most excellent. Please, my lord, go to Morella's cabin and find where she has gone. My men are too frightened to go that far from the village. Her cabin is west of the village, in the valley. It should not be hard to find. There are other older cabins in the hills, abandoned for many years. Go north from here to the river and find that Maddalf and his beasts. I little doubt they're responsible for all this, but we must be sure. Cool.
You look like a good enough sort.
We will come back here and steal everything, I think. Okay, first things first, let's go and check out these ogres. You there, ogre. Greetings to you, stranger. Why the long face? My love is Colette, and her father is a wizard of no small power, and possessed of a considerable bias against me. His name is Germian. I understand he intends to use Colette as a bargaining tool for some wizardly endeavour of his own. Against her will, I imagine, although I've had no chance to ask her opinion. I know she wants to go with me, I know it. But her father will have none of it. He intends to go to great lengths to keep us apart. Woe is me. I could remove her father from the equation for a price. How about I go talk to him? It would be of no use, I am sure, and I do not wish to use violence in such an endeavour. I do not appreciate its taste. No doubt, Germian would crush me with magic. You are kind to offer your assistance, but there is no helping me, I think. Leave me to my sorrow, please.
Brandor Barris, shroud me in your darkness.
And there's Germian, and there's Colette. Let's ask her first.
Hello there.
Straight out. I love Dar, but father will have none of it. And now he's making this thing watch over me when he leaves. This is just terrible. Imagine, you're suddenly shocked when a small, stealthy, armed halfling walks in and you just immediately confess your love to your boyfriend. I get that.
You need something, stranger?
Eh, who disturbs me? I am Aodhan. Who are you? Aodhan, eh? I don't recognise your name. So long as you've not been sent by that fool Dar, I'll not object to your presence. And since you ask, I'm none other than Germian, licensed cowled wizard for this region. Cowled wizard, we could just ship him right now, couldn't we? What do you know of the killings around here? It's likely wolves or ogres or some other mundane nonsense. I've no interest in the matter. Why don't you ask some of the yokels if you're so concerned? If you're a cowled wizard, why don't you do something about the killings? I don't do anything about it because I don't want to do anything about it. I have more important things to do. And until the cowled wizards tell me otherwise, I'll not involve myself. Cool. What is this thing you're making? Glad you asked. This, my friend, is nothing other than a golem of stone. A fine piece of magical craftsmanship, if I do say so myself. A few other mages have made the attempt, you see. This type of golem is quite powerful and dangerous, but I am more than skilled enough to control it. Oh, this is going to go well. Once it's complete, I'll have an excellent servant. Something to keep an eye on my daughter and that foolhardy beau of hers while I'm away. Trouble is, it's missing one of the crucial ingredients, the blood of a mimic. I'll pay handsomely for some, in fact. Care to find me some? What's a mimic, where would I find one? Mimic is a vicious little creature, a shape changer, likes to attract and kill adventurers by looking like a treasure chest or similar objects. They generally exist in dungeons, ruins, similar places, although where you would find one around here I haven't a clue. That's why I'm looking for some. And what's your reward? I seem to recall that I've got a magical girdle around here that I won in a bet with that from that fool Tolgerius. I've no use for it, but it's valuable. Find me some mimic's blood and it's yours. And cool, we'll do that. Let's ask about.
Shroud me in your darkness.
Let's ask about Dar while we're here. Okay.
Brando Barris, shroud me in your darkness.
How often do you go to see your girlfriend fully armed?
You're a stranger.
Hello, sir. Who might you be? My name's Katja. I came here with me ma and pa to flee the bad people who are killing everybody. When I grow up, though, I'm going to be a mighty warrior and leave this place for good. What do you know about these bad people? Ma and pa says I'm just telling stories, but I'm not. It's true, and I really saw it. I was bringing the cows home a couple of days ago, and I was bringing them through the path in the woods because it's faster, even though Ma doesn't like it when I go through there. But I passed us by the ranger's cabin. Morella's always been real nice to me. She gives me candies that she says she makes out of tree sap. She took me fishing once too. When I passed by it, I saw this big black shadow coming out of a cabin, and it was leaving a big trail of red stuff which looked like blood. It was so big and scary. It looked like a wolf monster. I was so scared for Morella, so I went and told my ma and pa, but they didn't believe me, and they told me to stop telling stories. But it really is true, sir, honest. If you went to the cabin, I bet you'd find something. It's just to the west of the village, out in the valley. Nobody wants to go there now because they're all scared. But I know I saw something, sir.
Top of the day to you.
Alright. I think we can ask everybody around here and get different answers, but I think
And
we're getting a
who
pretty
are you?
clear picture. Okay.
Weather's been lousy lately.
Fine thing. Us all fleeing into the village from our farms for all the good it'll do us. Don't know how you fools can wander around in all your metal get-up in this heat. Indeed, it is a world of fools, and you are the wisest among us. Okay. Oh, hello.
Wow, an adventure.
Sir, My name is Durbet. Me and my friends here want to be adventurers like you. Real strong and powerful like. Yeah, I want to be a ranger and protect the village. I want to be a great warrior like my dad. I knows we can, but everyone says we're all too young and all. Bull. That's what I say to that. So he wants some bastard swords. And some ale. Swords and alcohol. Well, it'd be useful to have them armed anyway, if they're defending against nasties out here. We'll get you your swords, but no ale. You've barely fuzz on your chins. Oh, okay, with 3 bastard swords we could at least become adventurers. Here's some of the gold we saved up. Thank you, sir. You're the best. Okay. Let me go past, we'll buy some bastard swords. Pretty sure I said the ogres were north around here somewhere. Gonna go back into stealth mode in case something nasty like a rabbit turns up. Oh, here we go. Minotaur, Orc, Ogre. Hold. Use not of human village. Why you come? What you's wantin'? Who are you? What are you doing here? Me, Madolf. Lead fellows from great army of Scythilis in the south. God, that was a dangerous word I got right the first time, jeez. No want to kill races no more. Lead fellows in desertion. We just want to be left alone. What about what I've heard about your fellows being responsible for killing people in Immersvale? We no kill no humans in village. We want no trouble with yous. How do I know you're telling the truth? Always, Madolf and fellows be chased and hated, cause me and Ogre. We just want to be left alone. We come here 1 moon ago, tries to settle for that for a while, yes. Soon after we come, fellows begin to vanish. 1, 2, they go. Some turn up killed, skin missing. Some bodies vanish too. Madolf not know who killing us. Oh, they're losing people too. Numbers getting smaller. We like here, but something bad is here killing us, fellows. Very bad. Something's killing your people too. Who do you think it is? Maybe wolves. Maybe bad magics. Nobody sees what kill fellows. It's hard to read this actually. Wait, you not attack us. We needs you bring word to human village. Humans run when Madolf goes. So me needs yous to do it for me. Yous bring word, yes? Madolf no want death. Madolf no want fight, just want peace. You tell villagers maybe that Madolf and fellows will protect village. Protect from orcs in mountains, yes? Humans let us stay. And no call nights. Maybe let us come once in a moon, trade for food and goods. Madolf make deal with village, if yous tell them. We no want trouble. Alright, I'll tell you what you've said. Okay. Well, that solves 2 problems. We know it's not them attacking the village, or we can suspect it's not them. And this village gets protected. Let's see if the mayor is up for this. Get our boots of speed again. We just zipped around the map, didn't we? I was having a read of the Artisan's kit pack as well. I think that's what it's called. I think it is. Very interesting. Some of the alterations that have been made for some of the kits. I've spoken to an ogre, Madolf. I do not believe he nor his followers are responsible for Immersvale's problem. What? But I was sure it was those monsters were the killers. What makes you so certain? His own people go missing, much as you. He is as worried as you are. Uh-huh. Actually, Madolf sent me with a proposition. He and his people will provide protection for the village in exchange for peaceful relations and a bit of trade. level up. Peace Broker. What do we get? We've got some more... Oh, it's a thief level up. We're 100 across the board now. This is very, very good. So, as I understand it, there is some benefit in boosting pickpockets sort of above 100, but not a huge amount. These two, there's no point going beyond 100, but hiding and move silently, definitely worth boosting. So we'll do just that. We want to be regularly hiding. Oh. Okay. Okay. Big things have happened. Big things have occurred here. Take a breathe and think. I mean, not really. We're going to get this ability no matter what. So we've now unlocked the HLAs, our high-level abilities for Mage. There's still some good stuff here I want to get from the Thief list, so we'll come back here. But this is huge. So, improved alacrity, basically, it says here, removes the pause between casting spells. So, when playing solo, the biggest issue I have is less that you've got less hit points, less attack, less damage. It's the fact that you have less actions. I found this particularly true when I played a Cleric Mage. You can only ever cast one spell per turn, per round, I should say. So every 6 seconds you get one spell. Improved Alacrity, despite its long casting time, you cast this and you can basically trigger off as many spells as you can straight after each other, particularly if they're short duration spells. It's amazing, and we are... Oh, why did I think I could get it? It's listed here. I thought it was a bit soon to get it. Normally you have to be able to cast level 9 spells. Okay, well, just take that entire happy little rant and look at it later. Anyway, we could use some more spells. I was thinking of doing that. Of the ones here, Spike Trap is really, really powerful. Exploding Trap would be good, but it's fire damage, and I seem to find a lot of things resist that. Good area of effect ability, but Spike Trap does so much more damage, like 25% more damage, I think. Yeah, 20d6. So 20 to, 120 piercing damage versus 15 to, yeah, a lot. But Spike Trap's amazing. Single target, but hits like a ton of bricks. Acid damage might be good though, because we will be dealing with trolls in the very near future, and it's an area attack with a less resisted damage type. So we'll grab one Spike Trap because we need at least one, and we'll go from here. Were there any other options here? Not really. Alchemy, I could see this being kind of cool, but I don't think we need it just yet. And it's a dice roll which one you get. Is it random? No. We're going to go Spike Trap. I'm so sorry. I got so excited when I saw this. Once we get this, you'll see the game changes completely. But, yeah. Anyway. Let's have a look at our special abilities. Yes, I should note as well... The way... This is kind of interesting. The way this all works is normally... with, say, improved alacrity, being that those mage HLAs, they used to be level 10 spells, but they were always put in the level 9 slots, and so you wouldn't have, you'd have to choose between your level 9 spells or your advanced spells. I mean, you could cast, alacrity as many times as you wanted if you had spell slots for it, but with the mod I've got, it just has their own, they're all kept in here in special abilities, so that's very good. There's kind of levels to it, but yeah. Okay. But remember I have some of these abilities. Enough yibba yabba, let's keep moving. I've almost cracked 100 hit points too, so let's buy some bastard swords and move on. I just hope we're not going to be arming these louts up here and having them attack the ogres. That would be unfortunate.
In your darkness.
Pretty sure, was it Min had bastard swords? And we need 3. Nope. Becherent deer. Nope.
Brando Barris, shroud me in your darkness.
3 swords. I'm going to hang on to that anyway, just in case. I wonder if I can steal them, actually. I know it's not much, but I just want to see if I can. Should just be the pickpocket ability, which was fairly high by now. but it might be weight related, so we'll see. Oops. Okay, let's not try that. I think you've kind of got to yeah, we'll just buy these swords. They're only worth a little bit. Okay, let's go and give these swords over to these guys.
Wow, an adventurer.
Brandor Barris, shroud me in your
You ain't
darkness.
from around here. I knows it.
I think we don't give them both, but I think the swords could be useful. Well, best of luck to you.
Well met and welcome.
Brandor Barris, shroud me
I've
in
no
your
time for
darkness.
to talk to you now.
There's something about these chickens here that I remember, but I think I've forgotten what the story is with them. Alright, let's buff for combat. And luckily, we can do cool combat stuff out here. Sorry, I'll rephrase that.
Brandor Barris,
We're not
shroud
in
me
Athkatla, so
your
there's no mages to hassle us for casting magic as we please. How close are we to... I think it's... Aha! Here we go.
Brandor Barris, shroud me in your darkness.
It looks as if a violent struggle has taken place here. Someone was killed and dragged out of the cabin. There are a few footprints in blood. It appears to be dog or wolf prints. I'm thinking werewolf. A note from Mazzy Fenton. Walag. We travel this day to search out the wolf lair. My own scouting of the region has confirmed Morella's suspicion that there is a large pack of wolves acting in this area. On the map included, I have indicated where I believe the wolf den is located. Follow us when you can, but be cautious. We can ill afford another mysterious disappearance. Okay. Forested area several hours north of Immersvale. Let's
Brandor
now
Barris,
steal
shroud
everything.
me in your darkness.
Ooh, acid arrows. Thank you very much. I'll grab those. Morella's journal. Oh, she mentioned seeing Katya. Dark creatures roam the forests. Several townspeople have been slain by some unknown predator. Everyone seems to have their own opinion on what is doing the killing. The strangest thing is that the bodies are disappearing in the morning. This leaves me baffled, for most signs point to a pack of wolves that have been in the area for a long time. Wolves don't steal bodies. Perhaps I should have said wolf-like creatures. At night I've been patrolling. I've often caught shadowy glimpses of these wolves running alongside me. I've tried to attract their attention, but they ignore me. I find this most strange, as if the pack is being controlled by someone else. Years ago I spoke with the pack leaders and they were cordial. Now they either flee from me or, I fear to say this, they stalk me. Spoke with the pack leaders. So I'm guessing she's a ranger that can speak with animals. That's pretty cool. It is near noon, and still the wood outside my cabin seems full of shadows. I've been hard-pressed to hear birds, and most of the larger animals have long fled. I plan to find the wolf's den this afternoon. I've drawn a map to it. All signs point to them as being culprits, but what wolves act like this? They are wolves with the cunning of men. Oh yeah, totally werewolves. And there is something else. A whispering in my mind. It is faint now. in the waking hours, but while I sleep I dream only of this voice and the face behind it. Whether it is connected to the voices I do not know. I suspect by the time the sun sets tonight, I'll have answers to my questions. We'll keep them for later. We need to get an ammo container. Also, it's very clear to me there is some kind of secret area through here. I'm guessing that's it there, the coloration and whatnot. See if we can locate it. Again, if you're looking for a secret area, Find Traps will guarantee that you find any secret areas that are in range. So, not here. Maybe here. As the red bar flicks up, we get a quick check. Maybe I'm wrong? There's definitely something in this map around here. Okay, well, had a good look around. Okay. One last raid, and then we'll go check out the forests. Maybe right here, surely. Come on. No. Maybe there's an external entrance somewhere.
Brandor Barris, shroud me in your darkness.
I want to search out the rest of this map before we go on to the next area.
Brandor Barris, shroud me in your darkness.
Shadows. Shadows are nasty. They can reduce your strength. How many are there? Quite a number of them. We're going to be using a ranged area of effect spell, I think. Unfortunately, that groundhog's going to have a bad day. Groundhog Day. Now we killed the groundhog, but also pretty much every single shadow.
Brandor Barris, shroud
Let's
me
make sure we
in
got them
your
all.
darkness.
Yeah, a couple still left. Let's put a shot on him. Immune to acid damage. Switch to advanced arrows.
Brandor Barris, shroud me
He's
in
looking
your
for us. Can't see us, we'll backstab him. One more coming. See if we can break away a little bit, make sure we don't get... we could probably stealth around this tree if we're very clever, but I don't think so. Okay, let's go.
Well, that didn't work.
Did that take our strength down? Save a spell. Let's kill him quick. So we save his death a whole heap of times there. I think our save us death is low enough now that... Save us death. Yeah, it's -1. So I think basically we're pretty much clear for most save throws now.
Brandor
Just depends if there's a
Barris,
modifier on top of
shroud
that.
me in your darkness.
I think we're going to make that a backstab. Higher chance of it hitting.
Brandor Barris, shroud me in your darkness.
Okay. So the shadows are a problem.
Brandor Barris, shroud me in your darkness.
It's a deer. Oh man, I remember these rocks through here. Yeah. My mum used to make a potato salad, and it reminded me of like
Brandor
a potato,
Barris, shroud me
slices
in
of
your
potatoes.
darkness.
Derek. Hello,
Let
Derek.
us speak and be done with this.
You're one of the wizard folk looking for Valigar, aren't you? I am looking for Valigar, yes, but I'm not interested in a fight. Well, move on then. Get out of here.
Brandor Barris, shroud me in your
Just gonna let us go
darkness.
straight in here. I'm guessing this is Valigar's spot. Yep. I think. Okay. Okay. So we know he's dangerous. Now, normally I recruit him, but I'm actually keen to just fight the
Brandor
guy.
Barris, shroud me
Let's
in
talk to him
your
first.
darkness.
Oh, there. More cowled ones are their servants, no doubt. By the gods, I swear you'll not live to take me to that damnable sphere.
Sphere. What's this you're talking about? Then I have hidden myself so desperately, only to be set upon by chance? Misfortune indeed. You might still be able to help me. A planet sphere appeared suddenly in the slums of Athkatla several weeks ago, which you may have seen. My ancestor, Necromancer Lavok, built that sphere and disappeared with it over 5 centuries ago. It has not been seen until its reappearance. Okay. The Cowists believe my body is the only key to enter the sphere, alive or not. Okay. So I suppose we could just kill him and use his blood to get into the sphere. Or we could just hand in the bounty and walk away, but the sphere is very important. I was hired to apprehend you, but I think I should reconsider. What now? I suspected as much. Very well then. My proposal is that we return to the city and enter the sphere. That way I will know if Lavok lives. If he does, we can exterminate his ghoulish existence once and for all. You are more than welcome to whatever lies within the sphere, such as magical treasure and anything of Lavok's. None of it interests me in the slightest. How could he still be alive after 500 years? It's been a long time, but for all I know, time may work differently when travelling the plains. As for immortality, well, my ancestor has extended his life before, but that is a different story. Lich. Lavok extended his life by stealing the blood from the bodies of relatives. If he yet lives, you can imagine my concern. Okay. Why should I trust a murderer? You did kill 2 of the wizards, did you not? I did. It was not murder. They attacked me first. Honestly, we're going to be killing heaps of cow wizards soon, so, you know. This guy is more useful to keep alive, but we don't want him in the party. But will the cow wizards not oppose us? I refuse, but I shall leave you to proceed as you will. Good luck to you. Most unfortunate. My family has sworn an oath long ago to kill Lavok should he ever reappear. This hiding place will work for me no further. I must leave. If you change your mind, you may find me in my home, through my servant at the home in Athkatla. Farewell until then. Here's the thing. The sphere's a really tough level. Yeah, let's track him down later. What does he say? Where will he be? Oh. Okay, we can find him later on.
Brandor
Also means we
Barris,
can nick stuff from his
shroud
place.
me in your darkness.
Did I check for traps then? I didn't. I'm getting sloppy, aren't I? Katana. Spears. Yeah, he is actually a stalker. I think I mentioned him last time. They're a really interesting class. And they compare in interesting ways to... you know, I might just reload the save, and we'll come back for him when we're actually ready to do the mission with him. We may just take him along. The thing is, we don't really want to do what the Cow Wizards say. that's not good. They're all heading for the groundhog. Oh no. Let's see if we can hit this lion and get it out of the way before the shadows become a problem. Oh, nearly. Come on. We nearly got away. Oh yeah, not good. Did I reload my save? Or is he
Oh,
still
there.
here? Oh, damn it.
More cowled ones are their servants, no doubt. By the
Okay, we'll
gods, I
skip
swear
through all
you'll not
this.
live to take me to that damnable sphere.
No, we're saying no. Goodbye. Okay. We're going to... Okay, all good. Now I know what we're going to do.
The woods are lovely, dark and deep, but I have promises to keep and miles to go before I sleep.
I think same as last time, but this time we might try a little bit more. You know, it might just straight up kill them if we cloud kill them. Well, it killed the lion, but it does not affect the shadows.
Me in your darkness.
I don't know why. I guess undead are immune to poison, and I guess they count as undead. Alright, let's...
Brando Barris, shroud me in
There's
your
at least
darkness.
one left.
Ah, not a scratch. Need to try something else.
Weapon ineffective. What kind of arrows are these? Masterwork. They need magical arrows to hit. Okay, let's pull back and see if we can only pull one of them.
Brando Barris, shroud me in your darkness.
Try and go around the back. Yeah, Stalkers are an interesting class. I've never really done a solo playthrough of one, or even a playthrough. I've played with Valigar once or twice at the party.
Brando Barris, shroud me in your darkness. Brando Barris, shroud
Yeah, you get the
me
backstabbing,
in
which
your
is always good.
darkness.
You get some spells and so forth, but I think you're still better off playing a multi-class like I am. Let's see if there's anything left. Oh, there was one left. Let's go
Brando
finish him
Barris,
off.
shroud me in your darkness.
Hit him, hit him, hit him.
Brando Barris, shroud me in your darkness.
I might just mute our character sounds for a second, just so I don't go mad for a bit. The temple ruins are up here. That's good for us to know. We can go check that out and rescue Mazzy. And the rest, I think Morella's long dead though. I noticed too that a few of the earlier episodes, it's a lot of me running around doing small quests and shopping and planning and thinking. There wasn't a whole heap of actual combat encounters, and
Brando
when they were, it was
Barris,
awkward because we had
shroud me in your darkness.
Oh, he still talks. Turns out you can't shut me up even when I'm a character in the game. I'll put it down a bit lower. Oh, there's a cave here. So yes, but now we're out and about here, we can cast plenty of spells.
Brando Barris, shroud me in your darkness.
I think we're going to be checking for traps here. Speaking of deadly chests. Can't save here, there are monsters about. We can't open this lock apparently. Even now we fail stealth checks sometimes, so we'll be adding plenty of points to those. Unless there's a reason we're failing 3 in a row. There's something there, isn't there?
Brando Barris, shroud me in your darkness.
Oh, Umber Hulks. Okay, Umber Hulks are scary. They have the ability to confuse you, but with this sword here, we should be immune to their attacks. We take a bit of a decrease in our combat abilities, but that's okay. We won't be able to backstab is the only problem, but I'm not willing to risk it. Hiya. Weapon unsuitable for backstab, because it's not really a thief ability, a thief thing, but I'd rather be immune to their confusion. There we go. Whoa, they punched through our mirror images pretty quick then, didn't they? Alright, let's just try and finish one off at least. Umber Hulks are nasty, they're pretty tough. While we're fast, let's do a backstab on one. I'm kind of willing to risk this if we're quick. Okay. Yeah, I can deal with one at a time, I think. Besides, if he confuses us and it's just one, there's a good chance we'll just keep fighting it. I think that's the back. Ouch. Hit him. You got this. Maybe not. No, we're out of here.
Randall Barris, shroud me in your darkness. Whack full up. Randall Barris, shroud me in your darkness.
Fair enough. Magical swords, decent arrows and bolts. Anything else here for us? I'm not sure what the story is with this. Oh yeah, it's the mimic. I thought so. Let's run skis.
Randall Barris, shroud me in your darkness.
That's bad. It can see us. Okay. But it can't move, so a cloud of something might do it, or simply a rate of fire might do it. What if we got stored in our sequencer? 1 second, I will find out. No, not worth it. It's an immobile target when you just do lots of damage to it.
Randall Barris, shroud me in your darkness. Whackful Aldira.
Getting lots of critical hits recently, aren't we? Okay. Need to have a rest after this. But there's our mimic blood, I think. Yep. Oh, what's this? Regenerate 1 hit point every 5 rounds. A round is 6 seconds, so 2 hit points a minute's not really much. We'll probably be selling that straight on, I think. We need an ammo container urgently. Alright, let's head back to the village and we'll rest in town and get our health back. Make sure we're stealth though, in case there are more shades around. We don't want to fight them right now.
Randall Barris, shroud me in your dark.
I remember when I was younger playing these games, I used to buy arrows for 6 party members and fire almost like a volley at any sort of opponent that approached. I remember I really enjoyed the process of arming up and preparing my characters and going out and coming back and resting. Someone would die, I'd bring them back to the church and raise them. Cool, you know? Vincenzo, I am kind of sleepy. So now we have... Yep. That's such a good spell. I need to use this more often. I mean, look what it does to our Thaco as well. Excellent spell. Yes, we wish to sleep in a peasant's room. Health back. Excellent. Alright, we've got some Mimic Blood. We'll hand that in to our friendly wizard over on the other side. Or can I give the Mimic Blood to Dar to hand in? That would be kind of cool. No. We may want to Stone Skin for no apparent reason. You know what? Yes, I have some Mimic Blood, in fact. Kind of convenient that it was less than, you know, what, 500 meters away. Got the girdle. And we got a good chunk of experience points too. I'm not going to read that out. Yes, awake, my creature. Awake and hear my command. What's wrong here? No, stay back. Back, I command you. Father! Okay. That was fun to do. Can we hit it with a piercing arrow? Yep. Let's rock on in. Funny, we've all turned to stone. Oh, he's having a bad time. Magic resistance. I don't think we can magic missile it. Oh, that's not good. Whew, 8,000 XP. Father, you're alive. Thank God. Yes, I am alive, my daughter. Thanks to our kind stranger here. Colette, what has happened? Oh, Dar, it was terrible. Is it just me or is it kind of weird that there's like, she's calling him Dar? Anyway, moving on. One of my own creatures turned on me, boy. Seems I'm not so wise and powerful as I had first thought. And perhaps I have been foolish in some of my other decisions as well. Dar, boy. If you promise to take care of my daughter and protect her, if you still want her, I'll not stand in the way. Oh, Father, are you serious? Thank you. Indeed. Thank you, Germian. I shall take excellent care of Colette, you can be sure. Come, my love. Let's not waste this chance. Maybe you two should go on a date first? I don't know. Germian, how you doing, bro? My thanks to you, boy, for saving a foolish wizard's life. My daughter is gone. I think I will leave myself for a while and consider... what I've done. Which means we can nick everything here. What was this girdle he gave us? Oh, armor class for slashing. Very cool. That's our main threat. Have to remember to put this on when we encounter enemies with clubs and whatnot. Well, that's all very heartwarming. We're going to steal everything. Everything that is not nailed down. And then get our hammer out and remove the nails and keep stealing. A single gold piece. Ooh. What's that? Staff of Curing. Charge abilities. Heal 3d6 plus 3 and cures disease and poison. We will keep this because we'll be able to use it as a I'm going to forget it's there, aren't I? That's exactly what's going to happen. I'm going to forget it's even there at all. But the ideal thing would be to, that could be really useful to have. Ooh, some scrolls. Spider Spawn. Not a brilliant spell, although if used with web, there are some, I don't know. I have mixed feelings. We're leveling up really quickly now. Thank you. Okay, where have we not been? There's a sort of a core of the map here we haven't gone to. Let's go check that out, and then we will make our way off to the temple.
Brando Barris, shroud me in your darkness.
I know it's nerdy, but I really enjoyed making those voice files. I think we've basically checked out most of this map. Let's do a quick scan up here, and then we'll rock on to the next area. Oh yeah, here we go. After all that, actually, I've decided to end your sorry existence. Humans will never live with your Okay. Has Minister Lloyd not arrived yet? Okay. Well, we will hear how that went later. There's a cloud spell. We've already got that. Again, I should go through and unlearn and relearn all those spells again. Such a good source of XP. And we need every single drop we can get. Okay. I actually wanted to do trade meat first, which we haven't really unlocked yet, but we can try and do the temple ruins. It's fairly nasty is the only problem. Let's see how we go. A shadow thief? Please. Death, too many. Oh, that's not good. We're going to go into stealth mode.
Shroud me in your darkness.
I'll let you read through this if you like, but yes, this man worked with Mazzy. He's Llewellyn, not Llewellyn. Quick thinking. There were far too many to fight, but Mazzy used the stained glass of the ruins to reflect what light we had, illuminating the entrance and sending the shades to their doom. While the stained glass caught the light, we were able to find a pocket of safety. Any shadows that came were destroyed by the light. Tomorrow we will attempt to enter the temple and the darkness. I have never felt such dread. I try to be as brave as Mazzy, but cannot. I feel the horrible, inescapable urge to run, and when the battle is joined, I can only hope that I will not. A dark, brooding temple. Now we're talking. You will not steal my vengeance. Hang on. Sorry, our camera's messing up. What are we doing? Why? Yes, okay. There we go. Fixed it. Yes. If I enter dialogue whilst a control is taking place, like I'm moving a camera, then it just locks on, essentially. Can I get in behind this guy and shank him? Seems I can't. Beautiful. We definitely want to be sneaking.
Shroud me in your darkness.
A werewolf ran in here. Let's follow it.
Brando Barris, shroud me in your
Oh.
darkness.
Best to make peace with your demons before I send you to meet them.
Man things. Curse you and curse the world. Can a wolf not enjoy her last meal in peace? Are we killing her or what? We've come to put an end to the evil of you and your wolves. You've preyed on your last innocent. My wolves? No longer, fool. The pack has fallen under the fell magics of the Shade Lord. Your hunting has gone awry. You suggest this Shade Lord is responsible, yet here you gnaw on the carcass of a human? Why would I believe such idiocy? Now let's ask her about what's happening here. Explain yourself. Who is the Shade Lord? This place was not always like this, floating in a false and unholy darkness. It began only a short time ago. The ruins to the east of the den have long been a place of foreboding to my pack and me. We had no desire to tread the ground of the fallen temple. The temple was once dedicated to a monitor, a god of the sun, and a great prophetess is buried within. It was holy once, though now it is fouled. It is obvious that Amalnitor's power has waned, for if this were still his consecrated ground, my doom would never have arisen from the bowels of the temple. Go on. Some weeks ago, muted rumblings were heard beneath the temple. We paid little heed to them until the sky darkened and the shadows deepened. It was high noon when it happened, and the pack gathered so I might calm them. I thought it might be an eclipse. It was not. The Shade Lord came among us then. He dominated my wolves, my children with a glance. I changed form and leapt at his darkness, but he merely laughed. Anath, he said, bend to my will, and you shall have the means of my revenge. He walked amongst the terrified wolves and killed them all with a touch. Once they were all dead, his darkness reached out into the corpses of my children and reanimated them as shade wolves. Numb with terror and sorrow, I ran. So these are shade werewolves. Okay. I've hidden these last few weeks from the shades that were once wolves, and from the darkness that creeps out of the temple that once imprisoned the Shade Lord. I hide no more. This man I killed only to gather strength to fight the Shade Lord. He wants only to kill, and those he kills, be they manthing or wolf, arise from shades in his army. Will you allow me this revenge, or do I have to fight you as well? The Shade Lord seems to be a source of true evil. We will help you kill him. Meet me in the temple to the east of the den. Be wary of the shadows that lurk there. Make sure you are prepared before you enter it. Oh, cool. See, at some point, I'm going to have to do a playthrough as a werewolf. Because it's just, there's enough werewolves in the story that you could be part of a pack, you know? Okay, look, we might